Wi-Fi is convenient, but many have raised doubts concerning the safety of unseen forces that permeate everything around us. Since the introduction of Wi-Fi in 1997, researchers have performed dozens of studies to explore the subject. The results are clear and shocking. Wi-Fi can negatively affect overall health and brain health, especially in children. Let's further explore the potential dangers of Wi-Fi with these 10 facts. Before we begin, we want you to hit that subscribe button and be the first to know about the latest videos. Number 1. Contributes to the development of insomnia. Have you ever felt more awake after using Wi-Fi, or even struggled to sleep through the night? Reports of these phenomena have been frequent and even prompted a study in 2007 that evaluated low-frequency modulation from cell phones and its impact on sleep. Participants were exposed to the electromagnetic signals from real phones or no signal from fake phones. Those exposed to the electromagnetic radiation had a significantly more difficult time falling asleep, and changes in brainwave patterns were observed. It's been suggested that sleeping near a phone, in a home with Wi-Fi, or in an apartment building with many Wi-Fi signals can create chronic sleep problems, as the constant bombardment of Wi-Fi pollution interferes with falling asleep and sleep patterns. Number 2. Damaging to childhood development. Exposure to non-thermal radio frequency radiation from Wi-Fi and cellular phones can disrupt normal cellular development, especially fetal development. A 2004 animal study linked exposure to delayed kidney development. These findings were supported by a 2009 Austrian study. In fact, the disruption of protein synthesis is so severe that authors specifically noted this cell property is especially pronounced in growing tissues, that is, in children and youth. Consequently, these population groups would be more susceptible than average to the described effects. Number 3. Affects cell growth. When a group of Danish 9th graders experienced difficulty concentrating after sleeping with their cell phones by their head, they performed an experiment to test the effect of wireless Wi-Fi routers on garden crests. One set of plants was grown in a room free of wireless radiation. The other group grew next to 2 routers that released the same amount of radiation as a cell phone. The results? The plants nearest the radiation didn't grow. Number 4. Derails brain function. Just as the Danish high schoolers noticed problems with concentration, scientists have begun to look at the impact of 4G radiation on brain function. Using MRI technology, research performed just last year found that persons exposed to 4G radiation had several areas of reduced brain activity. Number 5. Reduces brain activity in females. A group of 30 healthy volunteers, 15 men and 15 women, were given a simple memory test. First, the entire group was tested without any exposure to Wi-Fi radiation. No problem. Then they were exposed to 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi from a wireless access point for about 45 minutes. During that portion of the testing, brain activity was measured, and the women had a noticeable change in brain activity and energy levels. Number 6. Neutralizes sperm. Because we've known for a long time that the heat generated by laptops kills sperm, well, now it turns out that heat isn't the only threat to a man's virility. Research has found exposure to Wi-Fi frequencies reduce sperm movement and cause DNA fragmentation. Both human and animal testing has confirmed that exposure negatively affects sperm. Number 7. May impact fertility. And it's not just sperm. The results of an animal study suggest that some wireless frequencies may prevent egg implantation. During the study, mice exposed 2 hours a day for 45 days has significantly increased oxidative stress levels. The cellular damage and impact on DNA structure from exposure suggest a strong possibility of abnormal pregnancy or failure of the egg to implant. Number 8. Provokes cardiac stress. If you think your heart races when surrounded by wireless networks or 3G or LTE cell phones, it may not be in your head. A study involving 69 subjects reported that many of them experienced a real physical response to electromagnetic frequencies. Exactly what was the physical response? Increased heart rate, similar to the heart rate of an individual under stress. Number 9. Linked to cancer? This is extremely controversial, but we can't ignore that plenty of animal models indicate that exposure to electromagnetic radiation increases the risk of tumor development. While human studies are rare, reports and case studies abound. One such case involves a young 21-year-old woman who developed breast cancer. What makes this case unique was that her family did not have a predisposition to breast cancer, and she developed the tumor right on the spot she carried her cell phone in her bra. Number 10. You can protect yourself. Although mainstream outlets may ignore the proven dangers, especially in the US and Canada, researchers have identified several methods that can offer a level of defense. First off, reduced melatonin seems to correspond with exposure. Thus, increasing melatonin through supplementation may help offset some of the effects. In animal tests, L-carnitine provides antioxidant support for nutrients negatively affected by 2.4 GHz radiation. What do you think of these dangers? Leave us a comment down below and share your thoughts with us. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it informative, and don't forget to check out this other video from the Interesting Facts. Thank you for watching.